All right, boys and girls, welcome back. Deli, drive-through, sponsored, you get it. All right, hey, this is help for your review quiz. So the Chapter 2, 1 to 2, 5 quiz. We've had a lot of questions about y varying directly with x. Okay, so here's what the directions say. Specifically, this is number 13 and 15 from your bookwork. For each function, y varies directly with x. When you see that, you know that the equation is simply y equals mx. Or you also know there's no b. Okay? It's like y equals 5x, or y equals 2x, or y equals negative 1/2x. But there is no b, or the b is 0. So y-intercept is 0. Okay? So, for number 13, it says when y equals 2/3, x equals 1/2. Okay? And then it wants us to first find the constant of variation. Well, this is just what math people do to you. The constant of variation is just the slope. It's the same thing as the slope. Okay? So if you start with y equals mx, we're just asking you to find m. So you say 2/3 equals m times 1/2. Do you understand that? How do you get, we're solving for m, so what's the easiest way of getting rid of multiplying by a half? You can divide by a half, but that's, put your thing down, flip it and reverse it. Here we go again with the Missy Elliott talk. So it's easier to just multiply by what? Yeah, just multiply by 2. But if I multiply that side by 2, oh, you got to multiply that side by 2. So over here you get, remember that's multiplying by 2 over 1. So we've got m equals 4/3. Okay, so now we know what m is, so that's the first answer to the question. The constant of variation is 4/3. The second thing it asks you to do is find the value of y when x equals negative 0.3. Okay, so our equation is y equals 4/3 x. That's what we just learned. Okay, so to find the value of y when x equals negative 0.3, we just put it in for x. And that's definitely a calculator problem. And man, I have no idea what that is. It could be negative 40? No? What is it? Yeah, do 4 divided by 3, enter, times negative 0.3. Negative 0.4. Okay? So let's go over 15 now and just see if we understand it a little bit better. In 15, it says y is 4. Oh, good, this one's actually easier. Y is 4 and x is negative 3. I believe that's right. Okay, so once again, since this is direct variation, it says y varies directly. You know that the equation is simply y equals mx. So you get 4 equals m times negative 3. So divide each side by negative 3. And you get m is negative 4/3. Okay? So that's our constant of variation. Our equation is y equals negative 4/3 x. And then when we pop in 0.3, y would be 4/3 times a negative 0.3. And that I can do. It must be a negative 0.4 again, which is, sorry, negative 4, yes. No. Hold on. Negative? Is that what you get? Oh, yeah, it's going to be positive. Thank you. 0.4 then? Yep. Yep. It should be 0.4 because Do 4 divided by 3 equals, okay, that's fine, times, no, it's negative 0.3. Got it? Boom!